Thank you for tuning in on this week's edition of For the Vlog. We're going to do something a little different this week. Instead of talking about news, I'm going to do something that I'm going to call knee-jerk review. Basically, I'm just going to quickly review a movie that I saw, just kind of my first reactions to the movie. And it'll be interesting to see, because if this movie turns out to be crap in a year, it'll be funny. For example, knee-jerk review of Phantom Menace. It was awesome, but now, almost 10 years later or so, what the hell was everybody thinking with that? So this video is about Captain America Winter Soldier. I was super excited for the first movie. In retrospect, it really wasn't that great of a movie. I was kind of disappointed. So for Captain America Winter Soldier, I was worried. I was afraid that it was going to be a lot of hype, too much build up for the Avengers and not enough Captain America. Luckily, I was wrong. Captain America Winter Soldier was spectacular. Before I get too deep in, I'm just going to say no spoilers, just a quick overview. There's a bunch of spoilers on the net. You guys can go find those somewhere else. First off, Chris Evans as Captain America is pretty good. I was afraid he was too young back in Captain America. He did okay. He was fine in Avengers. But this being a much more Captain America-centric movie, I thought he did a really good job. He's got that heavy-hearted veteran kind of thing going on. He carries the weight of America on his shoulders, and it's hard because I remember him from Not Another Teen Movie where he had a banana up his asshole.
Goodbye, Jake.
After 2 or 3 movies, Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow has finally made me interested in the character. She's not just some weird, badass, redheaded woman who kicks the crap out of other people. She actually has a bit of a backstory, and it was really nice to see that fleshed out a little bit. Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury is heavily featured in this movie, and I think that's really great. You see him kick a little bit of ass in the Avengers, but here he opens a whole can of whoop. It's a really great scene where he's got this hooked up shield vehicle, and it's got all the accoutrement, if you will. It's got all the defensive and offensive capabilities. He's just kicking all holy hell from within the confines of the car. And he's just heavily featured throughout the whole movie. He plays a very important part, so it's pretty cool to see. Not to mention that his story arc and Captain America's story arc, they kind of have a similar tone to their storylines in Marvel's Civil War that came out a while ago, which is, just a really bad storyline. So if you haven't read that, you should probably read that anyways. As the title insinuates, it's Captain America Winter Soldier, so the villain in this movie is the Winter Soldier. I'm not going to tell you his origins or anything like that, but he is a pretty formidable opponent. I was afraid at first that his arm was going to look stupid because it's supposed to be cybernetic. And I was... Maybe you see it in the comics and you just accept everything in the comics. You accept that Power Girl has that stupid hole in her shirt where her breast incisors are sticking out for everyone to see. When it comes to the movie, I was afraid that it was going to look just basically like he was wearing a metal sleeve. But they actually did some cool stuff. It's got some moving parts, some animation, some cybernetics, and all that kind of shit. It really works well. And then the fight scenes between him and Captain America are just like really nice and brutal. People getting shot, you got people getting punched. Captain America does his fair share of Spartan kicking people off of boat sides and stuff like that. It's just a really fun action-packed movie. And there's a lot of nice subtle character development throughout the whole thing for Black Widow, for Nick Fury, for Cap himself. I just think it's a good movie. And honestly, my knee-jerk reaction for this, I'm going to say that it's one of the better Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Boom! They say the events of Captain America 2 are going to heavily affect the Marvel Universe as a whole. And after watching it, I think that's very true. But I think when Avengers Age of Ultron finally comes out, we're going to see those repercussions right there. I mean, Captain America pretty much leads right into Age of Ultron. So it's definitely a must-watch in the Marvel Universe pantheon of cinematic movies, which is repetitive. Really, the biggest thing that's missing is Phil Coulson, who is in The S.H.I.E.L.D. show, which I'll be honest, I haven't watched. Maybe I should. And if you think I should, leave comments below. At the end of the day, go watch Captain America 2 Winter Soldier. Great movie, super fun. Bring your friends, bring your mom, bring your cat, whatever. As always, I'm Jay-Rey. This is For the Vlog. Check us out next week for more geek news updates. Thank you very much for tuning in. Peace.